Hey, so I just started a challenge on Instagram. I will link my account down below. The challenge is speaking in front of a camera for 1 minute every day with no script and no editing. So this is the beginning of the challenge in the longer format. So this video is like the introduction of why I'm doing the challenge and how it will look like on YouTube. So the reason I'm doing the challenge is to improve my public speaking. I don't speak like I speak English pretty well, but it's not my first language. And getting better at speaking is one essential skill if you want to become a CEO, which I'm aspiring to become. So this whole experiment will push my limits because I used to make YouTube videos, but every time I messed up, I cut, I retake, etc. Here in these videos, I won't be able to do that. So it will push me to talk slower, think a bit about what I'm going to say. If I have to make a short pause, I will need to make short pause. I will try to not use filler words like and as and so and like, because I use them a lot, especially when I don't know what to say. This challenge will be the beginning of a long journey because I really want to improve the way I public speak. I want in the future to do webinars and seminars, and being able to speak on the go is very important because even if you prepare your script or you prepare your presentation, the day of a presentation you don't have any paper, you don't have any like script to read, you only have maybe slides, but even that it can be hard if you didn't practice. So this whole format will help me practice alongside what I'm doing already. So I made day one on Instagram, and this is day one on YouTube. In YouTube, I will make videos maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I will try to learn techniques on how to talk better. I will implement them during the week, and at the end of the week, I will make a video where I use those techniques and see which one work and which one doesn't. So I can do a recap at the end of a challenge and make maybe a 20-minute video of a full what I learned during this challenge. It's really hard to stay in front of a camera and talk your mind out, especially when the subjects are random, not prepared, and sometimes chosen by you. So if you have any subject in mind, leave it down below. Just a quick disclaimer, subject must stay in somewhat of a business niche, self-improvement, or I will tolerate sometimes like fitness because this is what I do. But if you start like historical facts or I don't know, science, etc., I'm good at that in some kind of way, like I have some culture, but I won't make videos about those because this isn't the goal of the channel. So, who am I? Let's introduce myself. I'm Riyad Farouzi. I was born in Algeria and I moved to France, especially, like, not especially, to France, specifically Paris, 3 years ago when I was 17. I'm studying computer science, and alongside that, I'm starting businesses. And the business niche that I chose is SaaS creation. So, SaaS creation is like you have this software idea and you go and create it from scratch. I'm very lucky to have a team of 3 other co-founders that really help to manage the load, and everyone is better in his own way. For now, we're working on Freelancify. You will hear this word a lot because Freelancify is my big project. It's a platform where freelancers can manage all their work. So I have a friend that is a freelancer, he is a video editor, and one day I was chilling with him and he was doing some work and I was like, bro, why do you have like 1,000 tabs open on your Google Chrome? He was like, yeah, this one is to write contract, this one is to get payments, this one is a WhatsApp tab to talk, etc., so on and so forth. And I told him, isn't that overwhelming? And the obvious answer was, yes, it is overwhelming because I have to manage all the work that I have to do, so the editing on Final Cut, After Effects, etc. And on top of that, I have to manage and learn new skills to manage a business or a freelance business. It's still hard because you're solo, you don't have accountants, you don't have many things. So I had this idea and I was like, hey bro, if like I group all of this in one place and make it dedicated to freelancers? Will it help you? And he said yes. So that was how Freelancify was born. I know some products do the same thing, but usually they are in the business niche in general and they like target big corporations. So we will only target freelancers because freelance is a niche where, except for Upwork, Fiverr, etc., there isn't so many tools made for freelancers. And we are here to help them and make their lives easier. And another important thing, all of this will have AI included. But AI won't come for now, at least not for the MVP, because we will need some investors. This is one of the reasons why I'm learning how to speak, because if I can pitch my product to an investor, then I can get his money and I can like grow the product. So this is Freelancify, and alongside that we have a company, an agency where we do software developing, web apps, anything a client can want. We aren't really putting much energy into this side of the business. Like, we made one website and we are in negotiations with the client to decide on the price, because like the story is a bit complicated. But this is PNZ Corporation. So this was me. I talked for almost 7 minutes. I'm kind of proud of myself, to be honest. I know that I talk a lot, but talking a lot and knowing that you can't say bullshit, you can't like take big poses, you can't retake, you can't also like, you can make a mistake. Like if I make a mistake, you will understand that I'm human and we all make mistakes. But the goal is to make as little mistakes as possible. On Instagram, I will specify that later, that I'm allowed to make like retakes, and I will mention the number of retakes I had for that exact day, like on the comments. So even me, I can track day by day. So today I made 6 retakes. Tomorrow maybe it will be 7, maybe it will be 3, maybe it will be 0. But for YouTube, I will have no retakes. Because imagine if like I mess up now, I have to redo 7 minutes. Like it's impossible for me. So no retakes on YouTube. What you're seeing there, what I'm talking, will be there forever on YouTube. So yeah, this is my room where most of the work is done. Some of it is done at the office because I work alongside my studies. Some of that is done sometimes at cafes or friend house. So quick tour, maybe quick tour. This is my setup. I have my Mac here. Well, it's in my bag, but my Mac is here. And I'm a big fan of lights. I love lights, especially when it's like colored. So I used to be a big purple fan. Now I'm red and blue, which is kind of the Starboy album theme. I'm a big, huge Weekend fan. So this has no relevancy. I don't know if it's a word that is used, but it's not relevant whatsoever to the challenge. Sorry, I won't cut that because I'm not allowed to cut. But yeah, I'm glad you watched the video to the end, or maybe you didn't. If you did, as always, stay strong and see you next week or in 2 weeks.